Woodstock was wild, raw, and unforgettable, and some moments were never meant to be seen. Today, we reveal the most shocking photos hidden for decades. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more videos. Captured at the break of dawn, this electrifying photo immortalizes Jimi Hendrix in the midst of a soul-shaking guitar solo, his bandana soaked in both sweat and pure brilliance. As the sun began to rise, only a few thousand fans still stood. Those lucky enough to witness a performance that would echo through history as a truly transformative moment in music. There have been several promoters have tried to redo Woodstock. In fact, there was supposed to be a Woodstock 50 featuring The Killers, Jay-Z, John Fogerty, Robert Plant, Miley Cyrus, Janelle Monáe, and the Raconteurs. The original Woodstock co-founder Michael Lang was involved in the new Woodstock. However, the event was cancelled after a series of organizational failures, including not receiving some of the permits. Enveloped in a shared blanket, this image of a young couple overlooking the crowd exudes serenity amidst the disorder. Their tranquil gaze became an emblematic representation of Woodstock's essence. Unfiltered and glowing, Janice is pictured here apparently waiting for directions to come on stage. It offers a glimpse of her bliss before one of her most unforgettable performances. A striking aerial photograph captures a helicopter mid-flight, releasing vital supplies over the overcrowded Woodstock grounds below. This powerful image stands as a testament to both the festival's overwhelming lack of preparation and the extraordinary sense of unity that emerged in response. As food, water, and medical assistance were airlifted in, strangers came together, sharing what little they had. The scene underscores the improvised yet communal spirit that defined the historic gathering. Chaotic, yes, but driven by a collective will to care for one another. Adorned with psychedelic patterns, this van turned into a mobile celebration. The image captures friends enjoying the moment, and it gives off good vibes. Long before social media, this photo captures the genuine connection of a small group just talking, surrounded by tents of the festival goers. The Woodstock Festival, with its iconic music and counterculture atmosphere, was a significant event, and while the festival itself was a major success, the experience for volunteers was often challenging but also deeply rewarding, marked by long hours, hard work, and a strong sense of community. With sweat pouring down and Hans hammering his guitar, Havens is captured mid-verse during an electrifying, soul-stirring moment. You can almost hear his voice in the quiet. In the midst of a relentless rainstorm, a shirtless man joins what appear to be nurses and doctors as they struggle to stabilize a makeshift medical tent, its fabric flailing against the wind. The scene, raw and urgent, reflects more than just the weather's wrath. It highlights the spontaneous acts of courage and compassion that emerged throughout Woodstock. Amid mud, music, and mayhem, it was human connection that turned disorder into dignity. Strangers became caregivers, and chaos was met not with fear but with empathy. An unprecedented wide-angle image captured from a small aircraft high above Bethel reveals a truly breathtaking sight, a boundless sea of humanity stretching endlessly in every direction. From this aerial perspective, the massive crowd appears less like individuals and more like a living, breathing organism. People seemingly blossomed across the fields, drawn together by music, hope, and the promise of unity. The scale is almost surreal, a visual echo of how a simple gathering transformed into a cultural phenomenon. This image immortalizes the sheer magnitude of Woodstock's spirit. Many festival goers, unfazed by the mud and rain, turned a steep hill into an impromptu slip and slide, embracing the wild spirit of Woodstock with unfiltered joy. In this dynamic shot, a young attendee is caught mid-dive, mid-laugh, arms outstretched, eyes gleaming with delight as they hurl themselves down the slick, muddy slope. It's a moment of pure abandon, where chaos becomes play and the elements only add to the experience. This image captures the essence of youthful freedom and the collective resilience that made Woodstock not just a concert, but a celebration of uncontainable spirit. Bathed only in moonlight and a distant spotlight, Baez's silhouette appears graceful and otherworldly. Her gentle voice resonated throughout the night. A rare and heartwarming moment captures a group of fans helping one another over a collapsed fence, each wearing wide, unapologetic smiles. In that instant, it didn't matter who had a ticket. What mattered was the shared determination to be, and part of something bigger than themselves. Arms extended, laughter echoing, and mud-streaked clothes told a story of unity over regulation. The image perfectly encapsulates the rebellious yet communal spirit of Woodstock, where barriers, both literal and figurative, were broken down by a generation's unwavering desire to belong, to connect, and to celebrate freedom together. Hundreds of attendees are seen standing patiently in a long, winding line, waiting for nothing more than a humble serving of rice and beans. There's no pushing, no shouting, just quiet cooperation and shared understanding. In a setting where scarcity could have sparked frustration, this image instead radiates an almost surreal sense of tranquility. It captures the deeper essence of Woodstock, a gathering where collaboration trumped chaos and basic nourishment became an act of communal grace. Rarely do large crowds reflect such mutual respect, making this moment a poignant symbol of peace in the midst of unpredictability. This photo highlights a brilliant tie-dye tapestry fluttering in the breeze, a peaceful, colorful act of rebellion at its best. This lovely image serves as a gentle reminder of the toll that tranquility and love can take. Some people even utilized backpacks for cushions, while others leaned on one another. Caught in the midst of a frantic gear exchange, this image freezes a moment of intense focus as resolute crew members hustle to keep the show alive. With cables tangled and instruments in hand, their expressions are a mix of urgency and unwavering commitment. Often overlooked, these behind-the-scenes heroes work tirelessly through the mud, the rain, and the chaos to ensure that the music never stopped. It was their quiet determination that upheld the magic on stage, proof that while artists captivated the crowds, it was the crew's relentless effort that made the enchantment of Woodstock not only possible, but unforgettable. A barefooted young child, protected by oversized headphones, sits perched high on her father's shoulders, her small hands gently gripping his head as they sway together to the electrifying rhythms of Santana. Her wide-eyed wonder contrasts beautifully with the raw energy of the performance below, creating a touching tableau where innocence meets the pulse of rock and soul. Amid the roaring crowd and vibrating amplifiers, this quiet, intimate moment shines, reminding us that Woodstock wasn't just about rebellion or spectacle, but also about connection across generations. Its purity encountering rhythm and music becoming memory. As the skies unleashed their rain, strangers clasped hands and whirled in joyful circles. One photograph captures uplifted faces, gazing at a smiling woman, radiant with joy. Clad in a long, weathered jacket and gazing out at the endless crowd with an expression of wide-eyed wonder, Arlo Guthrie is captured in a fleeting moment of stillness. A guitar rests gently across his lap, just seconds before or after a soul-stirring chord. His tousled hair, relaxed posture, and unmistakable presence radiate an effortless charm that made his performance unforgettable. This image freezes that brief instant where music, personality, and emotion intersect, an emblem of how Guthrie's heartfelt performance, delivered with sincerity and a touch of whimsy, became one of Woodstock's many treasured highlights.